Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance, and this is a Sturmpanzer I Bison, the Tier 3 German SPG on the 15cm line, and we're on the south spawn of Murovanka, and the name of the player is Hard With Style. Quite what that means I don't know, but anyway. Right, the Bison, it's actually a field gun on top of a Panzer I. Shortly after the conquest of Poland, the Germans realised the Panzer Is that they'd used were outdated and outmatched and obsolete. They were fairly good during the 30s and they were fast, but they were totally outmatched by much better tanks. So they realised they had to convert the Sturmpanzer, the Panzer Is into a useful artillery piece, and they thought, oh, how do we do that? Okay, we'll take off the turret and we'll mount a field gun on top of it, and on top of the chassis, and that's exactly what happened. And it's quite a good field gun. It's a field gun that was designed during the First World War. It's a 15cm field gun, so it's pretty powerful. They managed to convert quite a few of these Panzer Is into useful artillery pieces, but they were limited on speed, and of course you can see in this game they're limited on range as well. In real life they weren't limited on range, they had the same range as the standard field guns, but in this game they are limited, certainly in the number of rounds they can carry, because this one will only carry 12 rounds. So you need to hit the target you fire at. And yeah, he's got a nice splash there. He's managed to splash that Panzer 38 NA for 157 hit points. So he's done quite a bit of damage. And that Valentine's also been badly hit. I wonder if he can get both of them. They both seem to be heading towards each other. Rounds out. Oh, yes he does! He gets a Bombardier! He takes out both the Panzer 38 NA and the Valentine with one shot and gets himself a Bombardier. Great work. Okay, now AMX-40, the Duck. Looks like that one's been tracked on his right-hand side. Rounds out. Oh, it's a kill shot! 30 hit points, so that means he's got 3 kills. Of the 4 kills in the game so far, he's got 3 of them for his team. Right, Panzer I-C, nippy little machine gun wielding tank. Now he's trying to aim between them. He fires the round off between them, and he actually splashes the Panzer I-C for 109. If he had actually, if the LTP hadn't been taken out, I think he would have splashed both of them. I think he was trying for another Bombardier, but he's got a genuine concern now from that Marder in the forest. The AMX is aiming at him, so he might be able to take him out, but it is a genuine concern because the one thing about the Bison is it's very slow. So he needs to get away, otherwise he may be overtaken and caught up with by the Marder and taken out. Now his team are capping at the moment, they've got 1 in the cap, but the enemy forces who are in the Magic Forest are headed in this direction. And that Marder 2 is a major concern. He's dialing in the aim as much as he can. Oh, but he doesn't need to anymore because the Panzer I-C took out the Marder 2. Right, so because he's on the reverse slope, he's getting a red line at the moment. And I think that's mainly because the slope is actually in the way. Okay, he's backed off a little further down the slope. That will actually probably help him to aim at targets which are a little nearer. But it is a problem, you know, firing at targets which are close to you. It drops the elevation. If you want to fire close, and if you drop the elevation, the hill will be in the way. If, of course, it was on flat land, you wouldn't have any problem with the hill being in the way, so you could just shoot directly at the target. Right. He's headed towards the cap. There's the scores are fairly equal actually at the moment, and the enemy does have a Sturmpanzer II and a Sexton II. Those are very good arties, so That is a bit of a concern. Right, there's an STRV-40L, Stritzfarm 40L, and an IKV-72. Nasty flat tank destroyer who's been taken out, but he can hit the STRV M42. He's trying to dial in the aim, but no, he didn't dial it in enough, and he's too close to the hill, and that STRV is too close to him for him to get a proper bead on it. But need not worry, because the Panzer I's just taken him out. Just as I was illustrating earlier, if the target gets close to you, it drops the elevation, so it's almost a direct shot, and if you've got a hill in the way, of course it gives you a red line so you can't fire. Okay, now we've got a target, a T-80, and he's on the south side now. Oh, well, that's a fairly good shot in terms of it was a nearby splash, and he managed to get 76 hit points out of that. He's already on 506 hit points and 121 on assist. And they've got 3 in the cap now, so I think this game's going to be over fairly promptly. 30 seconds to cap out. I think we might see some of the... Oh, no, some of the enemy are still near their spawn point. I think they may be AFKs. Certainly appears to be that way. And that's a good kill shot there. 164 hit points. So he's now got 4 kills. And they're about to cap out, and they've capped. And that's a bit of a pity, really. And they've just platooned at the last minute with the Panzer I. So that's given them a brothers in arms as well. Very well done. Okay, let's have a look at the end results. It's an ace tanker for hardware style in the Sturmpanzer I Bison. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. That was he got 10 in that battle. He picked up a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. And he picked up that brothers in arms at the last moment by platooning with the Panzer I, who would also have 4 kills. And for taking out the Valentine and the Panzerkampfwagen 38NA with 1 shot, he picked up a Bombardier. So well done on that too. If we look at the team scores, we can see that he did 670 hit points of damage. He got the top amount of kills with 4 alongside the Panzer I. And he also picked up 611 base XP. He fired 7 rounds, got 2 direct hits, 2 penetrations, 5 splash, damage of 670 hit points, of which 506 were more than 300 meters. He hit 5 of the enemy but killed 4 of them. He also did damage assistance of 121 hit points and caused 1 stun. On his premium account, he earned 16,866 credits. But after ammunition resupply, remember ammunition for a tier 3 vehicle is very, very cheap. He still had 14,906 credits. He received the XP of 917, and because there was no multipliers, that's all he took away. So well done, Hardware Style. That was a really good battle. Ace Tanker, Brothers in Arms and Bombardier. That's a nice reward for the effort you put in. So well done indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in our next video.